Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the class of Standard 6, Subject Computer, Chapter number 3. So, in the previous session, we were discussing about the advantages and the limitations of the flowchart. So, now let us move forward to the other topic, that is program. So, the algorithms are finally written in a programming language. An algorithm which are written in a programming language and executed by a computer is called a computer program. Okay, so what is an algorithm or what are the computer programs? So algorithm is a step-by-step implementation of anything. It means if you want to write any program, then first you have to write its algorithm. It means step by step the instructions how it will be presented. That is an algorithm. So an algorithm which is written in the programming language. Which are the programming languages like C, C++, Visual Basic, QBasic, Java. So whichever programming languages algorithm is written and executed by a computer. So it means it is written by a programming language, but finally the execution is done by the computer. So that process is called a computer program. Programs written in the higher level languages are translated into machine language by a compiler or the interpreters. Okay, so the machine, it means the programs we are writing in our languages. It means the higher level languages, that is an English language. But a machine does not understand our languages. It does not understand the high level languages. Therefore, the programs which we are writing in the high level languages is translated, is converted into the machine language by the programs, that are the compilers and the interpreter. The compiler convert the program line by line, while the interpreter converts the entire program at once. Okay, so the machine level language is understood by a computer. A computer can understand the machine level language. During the actual execution of the program, the machine code is loaded into random access memory. Okay, so finally when the actual execution of a program takes place, the machine code which is understood by the machine is loaded into the RAM, that is an random access memory of a computer, and it is executed line by line by a CPU. So the program which we are writing, whether it is in any of the programming languages, it is stored into the memory. Which memory? RAM memory. And finally it is executed line by line. So the execution process is taken by the CPU. Now let us see some common high level languages are described here. Okay, so which are the common high level languages? Languages and what are their uses. So let's see this figure. First is basic, QBasic and Logo. So that are the simple languages, simple programming languages that can be easily learned by the beginners. The freshers who are new to the programming languages can easily learn this basic, QBasic and Logo language. Second is Fortran, language used for writing programs for solving the scientific and mathematical problems. For solving the scientific and mathematical problems, the Fortran language is used. Next is C, C++. Languages used for writing the programs for various uses and business applications. Then Visual Basic and Visual C++. Languages which are used for writing programs with the graphical user interface, GUI. Last is Java, language used for the internet based application. Okay, so these are the languages and their uses. Here we are finishing our chapter number 3. Now let us move forward to the keywords. First keyword is algorithm. A set of instructions that can be followed to perform a specific task is called the algorithm. So it is a set of instructions. Flowchart. A flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. Then program, a set of instructions which are given to the computer. Okay, so these are the keywords. You have to write these keywords in your computer notebook. Other exercises, that are the exercise A, B, C and D. Okay, so exercise A, B and D you have to write in the textbook only, while the exercise C, that is answer the following questions, you have to write in your computer notebook. Okay, again I repeat, exercise A, B and D you have to write in the textbook, while keywords and the exercise C, that is answer the following questions, you have to write in your computer notebook. The PDF of all the exercises with the answers I am sharing with you. Okay students, bye bye, have a great day ahead.